they do on a rainy night in Rio? What do they do when there is no starry sky? Where do they go when they can't go for a walk? Do they stay home and talk, or do they sit and sigh? What do they do on a rainy night in Rio?
Rio de Janeiro.
How can they stand in the sand beside the sea?
Can they stand on the sand by the side of the sea?
Maybe the girl wants a tender kiss, and yet how tender can you get when you're beneath a wet palm tree? But what do they do in Mississippi?
In Mississippi.
When skies are dripping? And what do they do when it's murky?
Watch your rhyme with murky.
Stand by Albuquerque. What do they do in old Altoona when the moon above ain't bright? Well, that's what they do in Rio on a rainy night. What do they do on a rainy night in
Rio, Rio de Janeiro?
What do they do when there is no starry sky?
Do they sigh, do they cry for the stars in the sky?
Where do they go when they can't go for a walk?
Do they stay home and talk,
Or do they sit and sigh?
What do they do on a rainy night in Rio de Janeiro?
How can a guy meet a sweetheart by the sea? Maybe the girl wants a tender kiss, and yet
how tender can you get
when you're beneath a wet
palm tree?
And what do they do out here on Pico?
Vermont and Philco.
They tico. And what do they do when smog is lower
Smog's getting lower.
on Figueroa? And what do they do in Colorado when a shadow dims the light? Well, that's what they do in Rio de Janeiro on a rainy night.